there, my name is Valerie White-Williams, and today I am talking about the new moon in Gemini. Yes, it's Gemini season, and it came early this year in May. So Gemini, to remember, is mutable air. And immutable air means breaking things down, talking about things, fixing, communicating. It's very chatty. Gemini is a chatty season and a chatty time. And this is where that new moon is going to hit you at 9 degrees. So 9 degrees in my teacher system is awareness. And it is how we see things that maybe don't go together. The awe and imagination of putting things together that just aren't really normally put together. It's kind of the paradox. It's paradoxical. So things that you don't think would fit together do fit together. But when we do those things, we're going to get this, this is something new. Create something new. It's a really powerful energy. And of course, in numerology, number 9 is the end of the cycle. We're creating the end of the cycle to create another cycle, which really fits with the new moon because the new moon is always a reboot. Because if you don't know about the moon cycle, it goes from dark to light and back to dark again. So the dark moon is really the new moon. It's the balsamic moon that all new things come from that darkness and it brings the newness. So that new moon is coming in Gemini. We're going to have that little sliver after it's completely dark. And this is a perfect time to set intentions on the next moon cycle, the next cycle. Because before the modern era, all farmers planted with the moon. They all did that. Everybody understood that. The lunar cycle, the new lunar calendar was the calendar before we call the fake calendar, the Gregorian calendar. Because everybody was always doing things along the moon. Sailors, farmers, everyone. So the new moon is a perfect time to create some intentions and take a look at what your goals are. Now, we can even make it a little bit more personal if you know your chart and where the chart moon, so where your new moon hits in your chart is the area that we're going to focus on. I mean, you can focus on anything, but it gives you a little more potency when you really understand where you're going to be hit with that energy. Now, personally for me, it's going to hit me smack in the face because it's a direct hit with my Gemini at 9 degrees. And I also have Pluto and Mars also on square with that. So it's going to be really energizing for me. So woo, it's going to happen. And it is, I think, May 30th. So it's right at the end of the month. And it's not even in June. You think of it as June, but it's not. So again, that mutable energy wants to communicate. It wants to circulate. It wants to talk to people. It wants to build connections. So no matter where it is in your chart, that's probably where Gemini is going to show up. So you just need to look at where that Gemini action is happening. And it's really action, but communicating, to communicate new ideas, bring new things together, put things together in a way that you might not have thought of. And just seeing that juxtaposition is a paradox, you know, because here we are living in a paradoxical world where we have creepy overlords controlling us, you know, these puppet masters. And likewise, people are waking up. People are waking up to their spiritual power. And they're saying, you know what? This is not what we want. This is not what we want. So that's that paradox. And so being in that paradoxical realm and creating something new is what we're being tasked to do right now. And it's a great time. So I'm recording this before the new moon, so you have a chance to watch it and apply it on the new moon day. Yeah, it's Gemini season and I'm a ultra Gemini, so yeah, I hope it goes well. No, it will go well. And it will go well when we focus and we take time to meditate, time to turn within, and really allow yourself to focus. Now, the way we do some goal setting, there's two ways. There's that outer focus, like I'm going to write down lists, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But then there's the other way, especially with the moon, is getting that receptive answer. Because the moon is receptive. It's reflective. So it's great to do goal setting, which is more active, but it's also great to just meditate and see what comes up and let your mind empty out and then ask the question, what do I need to focus on in this lunar cycle? And if you know where Gemini is hitting at 9 degrees in your chart, you can say, what do I need to do? What do I need to focus on in this part of my world? And see what happens. See if an answer comes up. I know this is different than like journaling or doing something active, but I think that's a great message to do on the new moons, is allow yourself to just reflect and see what comes up for you. I guarantee you'll get some ideas, and then you can write them down and take little notes and go, whoa, I didn't see that. Because when we're in our mental mind, now Gemini is very mental. When we're in a mental mind, we sometimes don't take a pause and wait and see what shows up. I know I'm getting really psychic here with you, but I think this bears repeating, especially with the moon and all the placements we're dealing with, to get that intuitive place. And of course, I've talked about this before, we have the eclipse season and we are still have the energy of the Scorpio Taurus dichotomy across that. So that's a theme for the rest of the year, I hate to say. So, but then of course, it's just like this giant stars in the sky. We have the Gemini focus with the new moon. So yeah, it's kind of like having juggling balls. And we're in this world where things are changing so much. It's like shifting sands. And Gemini is mutable, so it's breaking things down. So we have this breakdown cycle, not like it's going to break down and be destroyed, but we are going to be talking and sharing to prepare for the next new moon, which will be in Cancer. And Cancer is cardinal energy, so it's going to be the energy that is coming up in the summer, or if you live on the other side of the world, the winter. So, but we're preparing. There's a sense of preparation, and we're going to use our verbal ability and our mental ability to focus in on that part of the chart at 9 degrees. And again, it's that juxtaposition and paradox. We're living in a paradox, which means we just have to live with it. I know, it's so awkward. It's so awkward, but that's kind of the times we're living in right now. And the best thing we can do is focus in, stay grounded, be really clear, take some time to create goals, but also allow yourself to get a download, or your higher self will give you an idea. And that's really going to be helpful on the moon. All right, so I hope you found this helpful. I'm super Gemini'd up right now, but I know we all have in our chart wheel where Gemini's hits, and I hope this was useful and helpful, and I'd love to hear the comments in the description. And also I want to let you know of my 2 free passion projects. The first is called YouTube Success Strategies, and that's where I'm helping people make YouTube happen for them, because it's unfortunately not very intuitive to really actually grow on YouTube. And then the other group is called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's for people that are interested in creativity and spirituality. Because here's the deal, we are all creative. We really are. We're creating everything. And exactly that's what that Gemini energy is coming up right now, that paradoxical energy of putting things together and living in that paradox so we can be ourselves, but not having to be swayed one way or the other. And I'd love to have you in either of those groups, and they are listed in the description of the video. So hope to see you there. All right, take care. Bye.